From waiting to rebuilding my life. Imagine working for years, giving your best every single day, and then waiting months to receive the money you're owed. This is my personal experience while working at Aura Skypool under Sunset Hospitality. To this day, it has been one of the most difficult chapters of my life. Since my employment ended on March 18, 2026, I have been waiting for my final settlement while trying to resolve the matter through the appropriate legal channels. Everything began when the company introduced new contract options for employees. We were given 3 choices: 6 months of unpaid leave, 6 months with salary deductions, or termination of employment. This is where things became difficult for me. We were asked to sign documents that were almost 2 pages long, filled with legal terms and conditions that I did not fully understand. Before signing anything, I decided to do some research. I even used ChatGPT to help me understand the legal language because I wasn't able to get clear answers to all of my questions. Many employees felt under pressure because they were told that if they didn't sign, their employment could be terminated. For many people with families and financial responsibilities, that was a frightening situation. Only a few employees decided not to sign, and I was one of them. When we were called into the office, I explained that I understood the difficult business situation in the UAE and that many companies were facing challenges. I told them that I was willing to continue working under my original employment contract, but I wasn't comfortable signing a new agreement that changed the terms of my original contract. The response I received was that the company had already made its decision. Later, I received my termination letter. Based on my understanding of the law at that time, I expected my final settlement to be processed within about 2 weeks. After 3 weeks, I sent an email asking for an update. I didn't receive the resolution I was hoping for. Instead, I was presented with another document that was very similar to the one I had previously declined to sign. This new document stated that, by signing it, I would agree to receive my final settlement in installments over 4 months. I remember thinking, am I dreaming? I had already declined to sign a document that changed my employment terms, and now I was being asked to sign another agreement regarding how my final settlement would be paid. From my perspective, I had never agreed to installment payments. By that time, I could no longer remain in the UAE because I was unemployed and needed to move forward with my life. Before leaving, I opened a labor case and returned to my home country. One part of the proposed installment agreement concerned me. As I understood it, if a legal case was opened during the installment period, the company could stop those installment payments. Months continued to pass. After 4 months had gone by, I contacted the company again and asked whether my final settlement would now be paid in full, since the proposed installment period had already ended. I was surprised to learn that I was still being asked to sign the installment agreement, even though the 4-month period had already passed. That experience changed me. At first, I believed everything would be resolved quickly. Every day, I waited for emails, phone calls, updates. Every morning, I thought, maybe today. Then I learned some of the biggest lessons of my life. Keep every document, save every email, screenshot every important message. Never sign a document you don't fully understand. Ask questions, know your rights. Always keep written records. I also realized something else. Your bills don't wait. Life doesn't pause. That's why building an emergency fund and preparing for unexpected situations is so important. But the biggest lesson wasn't about paperwork. It was about mindset. One day, I stopped waiting for my life to begin again. Instead of focusing only on what I couldn't control, I started investing in what I could control. I learned new skills. I started building my own business. I invested in myself. Because jobs can change, money can come and go, but your knowledge, your experience, your skills, and your determination, those stay with you forever. I'm not sharing my story to attack anyone. I'm sharing it because I hope someone watching this will be better prepared than I was. If you're going through a difficult season right now, don't lose hope. Keep learning, keep growing, keep moving forward. Because your current chapter is not the end of your story.